Amundi has always been very involved into the ESG space. We started the process more than 20 years ago. We were the first signatory of the PRI, and our CEO often says that ESG is the fourth pillar of the company. So it's not something that we have discovered over the recent years. It's really part of our DNA. And within this very strong culture, we have developed a green franchise, meaning that we are developing products asset class per asset class to help our clients align their portfolios with a low carbon economy. Concretely, it means that we have invented for AP4 and FR low carbon indexes, a technology that is now being used by CalSTRS, GPIF, HSBC pension fund and so on. A French-Swedish innovation is spreading around the planet. On the fixed income side, we have been selected by IFC to launch the biggest ever green bond fund through a very innovative structure that will combine a fund and a protection being provided by IFC. And on the real assets, we have something else very innovative, that is a partnership with EDF. Meaning that here we recognize that to invest into real assets is very complicated. We don't have the skills like many of our competitors, but we know that EDF has thousands of engineers, thousands of brains able to identify, source, and repackage projects that we gather into funds that we are offering to our clients. So the idea of the IFC was really to accelerate the diffusion of green finance in developing markets, because we need green finance in China, we need green finance in Morocco, in Mexico and so on, and not only in Paris, Brussels or Berlin. Having said that, there are good reasons why it doesn't work yet. It was not working yet. So IFC has been conducting a very precise, pragmatic approach of the reasons why we didn't have green bond markets in developing markets. And they came out with a very innovative solution where we set up a fund that will buy some standard bonds, and this fund will benefit from a protection being provided by IFC in order to reduce the risk for the investors. And gradually this fund will switch from standard bonds towards green bonds. And in parallel, IFC will set up a technical assistance facility aiming at helping issuers issue green bonds. So it's an innovative product for investors, and there is a help dedicated to issuers as well. So it's a work on the demand and the supply side. And if you take one step back, even for the developing banks, it's very innovative. The business model for decades has been to issue AAA bonds and with the proceeds to finance very secure projects in order to keep the AAA. Here, the IFC comes with a new approach. They're saying, let's identify the obstacles, let's identify the gaps, and let's mobilize our resources to fill the gaps in order to unlock the capital flows from investors. So it's a way to leverage the balance sheet with investors. It's so innovative that it was announced by the President of the World Bank, and now this project is the case study of the new strategy of IFC. Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here for various reasons. The first one is that you can still meet people. You don't have 2,000 people in the room, so it's still a possibility to engage with the participants, and it matters. The second is that you have very high levels of attendees, you have CEOs and so on. And third, the people on stage have been carefully selected for their knowledge, for their insights. So it's a very good way to network and to know where the industry stands right now on this topic. So I strongly recommend. We have been a sponsor since the beginning, and I think it's only the beginning of a long journey.